If I were starting as a freelancer this year, I would pick one of these 10 relatively easy yet still super profitable niches to start with, and I would avoid these four like the bubonic plague. So the first best niche of this year for freelancers is YouTube everything. I'm talking YouTube strategists, YouTube channel managers, YouTube assistants. The creator economy is valued at something like $250 billion now and is expected to double by 2028. So many people are making that YouTube money and becoming essentially small business owners by accident, which means they need mega help offloading their tasks. I have people on my team who only help me with YouTube tasks, uploading, ideation, research, editing, thumbnails. So niche into YouTube as a freelancer. Start as an assistant, learn everything behind the scenes, then promote yourself to channel manager, then promote yourself into YouTube strategist once you have that experience to help with strategy. I just made you essentially a freelance career ladder for YouTube. There are even YouTube specific job hiring boards like Colin and Samir have a job board, or ytjobs.co, where it's just about jobs related to YouTube. So the demand is there, the market is there. This is a great niche. Honestly, if I were starting today as a freelancer, I would probably pick this one. All right, next up is I predict instead of being a general social media manager or social media strategist, I think that picking a more niche platform will make you more money as a freelancer in 2024. Social media is becoming more and more complicated. Features are being rolled out all the time on each and every platform. It's very hard to be good at all platforms and be an expert in every single one. So as a business owner, I would rather hire a TikTok strategist than a social media strategist to help me with TikTok. I would rather hire a LinkedIn specialist to help with LinkedIn. So what does that mean for you as a freelancer? My advice is don't try to do everything. Don't try to learn everything. Start with one platform and get really good at it and make all your cold pitches and your portfolios specific to that one platform. You can always broaden later, but I think this will give you the best chance for converting clients. So example, you could be a TikTok assistant, a TikTok manager, a TikTok strategist. More and more people are becoming monetized creators on TikTok, which means they have the money to invest and help. So be that specialized person and then pitch them. Next up, community assistants and community managers for Discord, Patreon, Circle, memberships. Look for paid memberships specifically because those people are making money, aka they have money to pay you. You can help with things like welcoming new members, responding to comments, maintaining engagement, personal outreaches. My secret tip, look up the platforms I just mentioned. Look up who's following those platforms like Circle, Patreon, because if they're following them, it shows they probably know what it is. And so scroll through and check which accounts of those have paid memberships already, and then cold pitch them with how you'll make their lives easier or make them more money. Please stop fighting. Ginger. Membership owners care about 1, keeping their members happy, preventing members from churning, funneling new members into their membership. So tie what you offer in terms of skills into those desires. Bridge that gap for them to see how you are the person to fix all their problems. Next one, business management. I'm super biased. I'm a freelance business manager and there is so much demand. In my humble opinion, more and more small businesses are being founded than ever before. All of them need business managers or operations managers of some kind to scale into 6 and 7 figures realistically. Specifically, if you can help with remote project management for remote teams, then you're in a really great niche for the 21st century like me with digital business management. And I talk to so many potential clients who need this desperately. So if you like organization, planning, you're kind of type A or a lot of it type A, then this might be a cool role for you. I have a free series on this. It's no pitch, no strings attached. I'll link it below. My next one is, instead of being a general virtual assistant, my prediction is that you'll make more money if you go into more target group specific services. So example, influencer assistant. More and more people are becoming profitable and monetized influencers. They all need assistance to help with emails, research, uploading, brand deals. So what does that mean for you? I would pick a specific target and give yourself a title that calls them out specifically. And make your portfolio samples specific to that target audience. Think through what they struggle with so your communication is super specific for them. So example, a lot of teachers are making bank on a platform that I didn't even know about, but I learned about eventually, called Teachers Pay Teachers. Imagine you found the top earners on TPT, pitched them, and called yourself a TPT assistant. That's going to be super interesting for someone who is a TPT seller, or be an Etsy assistant, or a Shopify assistant, whatever, right? Like call those people out. Nutty also has something to say. That's why she's sitting like an inch from the microphone. What do you have to tell the people? Next, tool-specific specialists. I'm talking about Airtable consultants, Notion consultants, ClickUp consultants, Asana consultants. Notion gives out titles like Notion Certified Consultant. ClickUp gives out like ClickUp Expert. I think it's a super smart way to niche and then look for people following ClickUp on Instagram because they already know what ClickUp is and may be interested in setting it up or are already using it and need help. and then see how you can provide value and serve those people. Next one, video editors that understand retention, specifically how to edit for retention, whether short or long form content, YouTube, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever, how to keep people hooked, cut out the proper gaps, repetitive stuff, how to structure videos, how to cut really good intros. I think this is a huge gap in the freelance video editing market. If you can learn this, I think you'll be snapped up ASAP. Next up, honestly, I think AI still sucks at doing proper conversion heavy copywriting that captures true human personality, aka I think AI is just, in my opinion, not good at selling at all. Maybe because there's too much human psychology involved in selling for it to properly understand how to do it. So this is a big opportunity for people who like writing. Get good at truly learning someone's brand voice and help them write things like blog posts, captions, scripts, web copy. Honestly, a lot of these freelance predictions are just me saying do this because this is who I want to hire for my business. This is just like my wish list. All right, it wouldn't be a 2024 list without some AI. I know people are so worried about AI. Don't be. Use it to your advantage as a freelancer. Business owners don't even use Google. Let that just sink in for a second. They don't even use Google. Business owners are still asking you questions that they could find out in 0.0002 seconds on Google. Do you really think they're knee-deep in ChatGPT trying to figure out how to prompt it properly? No. Help businesses use AI in their workflow, and I would specialize specifically on certain types of businesses to make what you do clear. Example, I help businesses use AI to make more money. Meh, kind of boring. I help course creators use AI to make more money with their courses. Interesting. So kind of pick what you want to do so that your use cases in your portfolio for applying AI to someone's business is super specific to their type of business, and then go and pitch those people. And of course, if you know how to make AI plugins, AI user interfaces that allow people to interact with AI in a unique or specialized way, oh my gosh, just do that. All right, next up, repurposing content is still a huge thing because there are a million platforms and businesses are all afraid of missing out on even just one platform. So podcasts into Reels, YouTube videos into blog posts into Pinterest pins, and integrate AI into your workflow to help businesses do this, and then pitch people with a visual example of what you can do. I saw Sean Puri talking about how he needed this so desperately, but almost all the pitches he got just didn't have good examples, and I totally agree. I get pitches for this service all the time, and the samples are just not good. So go look at what Alex Hormozi is doing, what Cody Sanchez is doing, and study the content repurpose process that they use, how the subtitles look, what they cut out, how they curate the key moments to share in short form, and then make a sample of that same exact quality, and then pitch it to people who are already investing heavily in content. Okay, now this is such an easy win one in my opinion, and I don't know about you, but in my opinion, the online world is a completely different one to real life. We in the online world are all obsessed with ChatGPT. I was talking to someone in real life recently and they're like, what's ChatGPT? I was like, what? Am I chronically online? So if that's you as well, use that to your advantage. Bring the mind-blowing online world to local businesses. Offer SEO optimization for your local hairdresser, your local cafes, local bakeries, local plumbers, local roofers. I know someone who has an agency that offers this, so social media and SEO optimization for local businesses, and they make bank. All right, now let's talk about the worst niches of the year. Do not do these. Broadly speaking, if you're offering anything that's pretty repetitive or automatable, I highly recommend you start upskilling ASAP. Things like data entry, super basic content creation, translation, transcription. Start learning skills that offer higher value to your clients. And I know it's a bit scary to hear that, but don't be. You can learn. Just pick one of the niches I mentioned above and start learning them. It'll take you maybe 1 to maximum 2 months to learn them properly, and you'll be set. All right, now go watch this video on the 20 plus ways you can make more money as a freelancer this year, so you're all set to make hella bank. Here it is. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.